And we're back with some more Rimworld. And first up, we've just got over here to this Pow Pow distress signal. I love that their colony is called Pow Pow. Anyway, we've actually found a blindfold here. This is very unusual because there's no blind sight religions on the entire map. So I'm going to keep that blindfold. It's actually very useful for doing operations and improving skill. But I just want to point out, yeah, that's the only blindfold I think I've seen so far. Or have I missed these before? Oh, would you look at that? It's grey flesh. This must be the second piece, I think. Pichette, I'm going to need you to get on that. Who found it? Nomad Gunslinger discovered it. And I can't see anyone who's that close. So someone came down here and left it off. Damn it. You know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm kind of getting scared of how comfortable I am with all of this. As in, you just get used to having a metal horror inside one of your colonists. Analysis complete. Finally isolated the signature, blah, blah, blah. You can now surgically... Okay, so we can now do the surgical inspections. I'm just going to analyze these lumps. Flesh mass lumps. We got a bunch of those. I was thinking we might be able to sell them, but there's no point. And we can also successfully disable the flesh wall. Well, okay, we don't have to worry about the flesh wall, to be honest. That thing's taken care of. All right, we're going to get rid of all of these. There was a bit of an ambush when we went to that site. There is the study progress on our... Yeah, we're going to call it the anomaly ball. So our anomaly ball is fully successfully, contained for now, and we need to summon something for it to fight. I believe we can just click on this and tell it, hey, we would like you to kill it. You can only attack stuff on your map, though. As far as I'm aware, let's just say War Machine. Choose location for it to teleport to. See, like someone has to activate it, and you can't go out onto the world map. It won't let you. So you're stuck kind of doing this on your map, which mildly dangerous, but we'll see how this thing goes. We'll summon something for it to fight. Brandon, would you do us the honors of summoning an Akrapathon? And, we'll chuck down another one of these. Whereabouts? Here's fine. We've also stuck in a poker table. Why not? It just stops people from going over here to do it. What was it? People were wondering why I'm still using steel horseshoe pins and not upgrading to the billiards table. The billiard table also is the exact same type of recreation. It just has higher power, as in 130% recreation power, and it's dexterity recreation. The steel horseshoe pin is 100% recreation power, and it's also dexterity recreation. So the two of them are identical. However, I have been advised, and last I checked, the wooden billiards table, you only gain the recreation while they're hitting the balls. When they're moving around the table, they don't gain it, which means for long periods of time, they're not actually gaining any recreation out of it, and it just seems like the steel horseshoe pin, at the time, last I tested, was just superior. I should really get around to doing some more testing on that. Yeah, I got distracted by doing a bunch of testing on ghouls. You know how it is. You start on a little testing, and then next thing you know, you need a spreadsheet. Happens all the time. All right. Here comes the Akrapathon. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Now, War Machine, you taking a nap? Nope. You are going to send the Nicosphere. Sorry, send the anomaly ball over here, please. Come on. Let's see what this thing is like. Come on. And... Okay. What the hell was that? Okay, it resisted whatever it was, and then it blinked away. Cool. Ooh. Oh my god. 12,500 hit points. 12,500 hit points. 25,000 hit points. Alright, so this is built like a centipede in terms of it has lots of tough points on it, but it's just insanely tough. Is there a timer on this? Onslaught mode, 92 seconds. Okay, what happens after 92 seconds? Whoa! Did you see that? That was a Diabolus cannon. Okay, the Akrapathon is like front leg... Didn't do as much damage as I thought. It did about 50 damage? Alright, let's see what it does if it does that again. The Scythers are like, come back here! We want to slice you! Onslaught mode, still 79 seconds. Oh! Yeah, hit that one. No, there wasn't even enough hit points on that to get a good idea. You got hit. What kind of damage it do? Took... Alright, never mind. None of them actually have enough hit points to give us a good idea of what damage you've done, except for the Acrapathon. Anyway, what you do... Oh! I forgot, yeah. This guy can keep bringing back life. 19 mech resurrection charges. We're probably going to have to go out and kill this stuff after this thing gets bored. It's also half its health is gone. How? Look at it, it's barely scratched. Oh, I think there's a maximum amount of damage it can take before it's classified as dead. It's one of the things built in the game to stop super tanky things from just never dying. Come on, what you gonna do? We'll speed this along a bit, we don't really care what happens. And I probably should have sealed everyone inside, but since no one's coming out here, it seems to be fine. 22 seconds. Actually, so when this time expires, you got 1 second. What are you going to do? What? Low activity dormancy. So, it's a reusable fighter. We summon something, or something gets summoned. It fights. Then, after the fighting is over, or if it doesn't die, it goes back in. Does this thing heal? Because if this thing heals, we can send it back out again later. Someone put that back in storage. Time for the mop-up squad to do some mopping up. Well, I really do hate these Teslarons. Yep, there we go. Get in close. Beat him down. And then go put that other one. We need to get fire resistance. Guys. There we go. Now beat him into oblivion. What are you guys doing? Are you just going to ignore the fact that we're beating the crap out of your boss? I suppose they are mechs, they don't care. How you doing, buddy? And you're dead. And we shall take that chip out of you. Thank you kindly. Welcome to the colony, and die. Yeah, I love ghouls. And would you look at it? Kevin has decided it's entity liberation time. Well, Kevin, we have some new plans for you this time around. We're going to make sure you don't get to do any liberation. We're going to make sure you end up on the ground, clutching your brain. If we do this just right. Now, let's put an EMP grenade right there. And you need to get skipped to stay right there. Oh, and we accidentally caused Dumbshit Prime to vomit. Yeah, nuclear stomach thing. Probably should have moved them out of the way. You know what? Doesn't make a difference. That is the first time we have successfully stopped them from doing that dumb stuff. Right, and you. Nope. You can actually drop that gun, and Brandon, maybe pick back up yours. And now it looks like Xenotaph wants to do some entity liberation. Well, Xenotaph, I think we have just the solution for you as well. Does anyone actually have stun about? Vertigo pulse could work. That could do it. Did we miss? Nope, 20 seconds of vertigo pulse. Excellent. You equip those EMP grenades. And then give us an EMP right there. Damn it. They are moving out of the way. Give me a skip. Someone's got it. Perfect. Whew, we just skipped him into the blast radius of the EMP, and that's the problem taken care of. And you can equip your assault rifle again. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if that will work. Wait, no, let me rephrase that. It might be a case of that will be fine. They will not... That's basically... They've reset their timer, and it'll be another year or whatever, a season before they try and do this again. However, if you do this sort of thing with someone who is, say, a pyromaniac, if they don't let them start at least one fire, they'll immediately just go back to it again. It's like their timer doesn't get reset. They have a sort of a mean timer where they have to do it every so often. Same with gourmand. Gourmands, they need to reset themselves every so often, and if you don't let them go on at least one meal when they go on a binge, they'll keep trying to do it again and again and again, just constantly, until they get off one meal, and then it's like, okay, fine, you got one meal, then you can EMP them. So hopefully those guys don't try and do it again anytime soon. That is the hope. We'll give it a 5 or 6 days and see if they try again. I'm just going to quickly floor in our kill box just so it looks a little bit nicer. I mean, we're not going to floor in this area. That's where everyone has to go. And, you know, it'll make it slower for them to get to our people. But it just leaves it a little bit politer and nicer for all of our people, combined with all these statues we've got lying around the place. It should make them far less likely to have any metal breaks when they're here. I think next up it's time for, well, provoking the void a bit more. Void provocation, thank you very much. I believe 100% quality is the maximum you can get, so there's just, well, this is as good as it gets. People were also mentioning that the whole metal horror flesh drop thing happened after our provocation. No, it actually happened before. It was I never really mentioned it because at the time we were down in a tunnel somewhere trying to clear out a tunnel, so I just ignored it until afterwards. But yeah, the metal horror thing, that was not what interrupted our last void provocation. Someone was pointing out that we had a smoke spewer, and the smoke spewer cancels out all of the potential weather effects, which meant it was probably a weather effect that the void provocation tried to do, which was why we didn't get one last time, the first time we did a void provocation. Now we should hopefully get something. And it seems for the entity liberation, the two of them haven't bothered doing it. Since we EMP'd them, it's pretty safe. Now it would be nice if we could put down something like EMP mines to stop them, but it turns out they can't go off. If they're one of your colonists, even if they're on a metal brick, they can't seem to set off EMP mines for some reason. Oh well, we'll just have to live with it. Now, let's see what Void Provocation brings. This is not a Void event. This is just manhunters. It's 100 cougars. We'll just keep everyone inside, and we'll send the shit to the front door to take care of them. In fact, we might just bring them in here so it's faster and they'd have to less faffing about. Well, I accidentally clipped the message. I was trying to get rid of that masterwork one, and it turns out a group of mechanoids are attacking us. Transport pods, they would prepare for a while, then attack them preemptively. No, I don't think so. In fact, I think we're going to just close the doors and let them all beat the snot out of each other. I don't think this is our problem anymore. We're going to let the mechanoids and the cougars beat each other up. In fact, you know what? I'm going to call in a bunch of favors. This feels slightly wasteful, but I'm going to send the black ball over here. Yeah, it's not going to last very long, but it should be at least mildly funny. Oh! It actually did damage. Burn did 100 damage. Actually, no, not quite. At 75 damage. Huh. Yeah, 75 damage on a hit. It seems to be burn damage, which is a bit weird. These things can't take burn damage, as far as I'm aware. Oh, it's the same type of cannon that the whatchamacallit has. Drops 2 shards. Okay, Nicosphere was fun, but we probably should have kept it for the bioferrite. It was just kind of fun to unleash it. Now, we haven't called flesh beasts in a while, have we? Draw flesh beasts complete. Now, please, no, not by the cougars. Well, that was... How did you destroy our wall that way? That's weird. We're gonna send the shits over to take care of that real quick. The cougars absolutely wrecked them, though, which is kind of hilarious. You guys go. And then we will just let the ghouls loose. Kill everything. Take no prisoners. Actually, there's... Well, I mean, okay, maybe take some prisoners. It would be nice to have a few more nuggets for the bioferrite farms. Oh, never mind. One of them tried to get back up again. Okay, well, that was not very efficient. And I don't think the cougars on their own are going to be able to take this out. I wonder if we could do one of those pit summons. Would that work? A provoke pit? Takes 6 hours. I say we let them all start fighting it out, and then we do a pit provoke. Yeah, we could do a draw animals as well, but do it badly. There's a bunch of things we could do here. Mechanoids are beginning their assault. Looks like they're headed towards the cougars. Hopefully the cougars will return the favor in kind. We might want to get some people on the EMP launchers, and we might be able to help out the cougars a little bit by EMPing the mechanoids. Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's actually a really good shot. That stunned a bunch of them, which should make it a little bit easier, though. Maybe I should have activated it a little bit earlier. So hopefully this softens up a bunch of them. Any of them dead yet? can't really tell. There's too many cougars everywhere. You know what? It'll be fine. We'll let them do that. And now I think it's time for a pit gate summons. Though, after seeing that tear a hole in our wall, I'm kind of worried that a pit gate summon is going to, well, cause us problems. As in, it might just summon something inside our walls, in which case we'll have to fight it. Or it might summon something through our walls, in which case these guys will pour through. But it does seem like a lot more fun to summon a pit gate right now. Oof. Those poor cougars did not work out for them. That's a lot of wasted cougar fur and meat. Oh well. These guys are slowly making their way around to the front of our base, where I've left the doors open for now. But I'm hoping when we do this, finish this pit gate provocation, the one that makes the giant underground pit gate, I'm hopeful it spawns under them. If it doesn't, though, what we'll do is we'll get Shih Tzu here to close the door, and then they should all fight it out another time. Though these things have enough, like, I think we've only killed 2 centipedes here. Yep, 2 centipedes died for 100 cougars. That's a incredibly bad exchange rate. I think it's all the fire ones they've got. They have about 8 infernal ones, 8 blaster ones, and 8 minigun ones. Come on, come on, come on. Finish this up. How long you got left? 2 hours left. So assuming that works, we can close the doors and they'll all back out of our kill box and go back where they're supposed to. Let's maybe close some doors while we're waiting. Alright, are you done? 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4. Please don't... Oh, wow. What if it spawns right there? That would be... Okay. Emergence in 3 hours. Well, that's bad timing. Huh. Actually, no. No. We can make this work. We just need to put a decoy outside so they have someone to target. And possibly a decoy down here would be a good idea. Yeah, give me little shit. Little shit can come down here. They can pop outside, act as a lure, and then we'll just close the front door. So, yeah. The great thing about ghouls is you're not really too worried about risking them. And done. And then now that we've done that, we should actually pull back and lock this door as well. That means even if they pound through the first door, they should change direction and go back out. Because there's nothing in here to target. Actually, no, they might target some statues and stuff. No, it's fine. It's fine-ish, probably. The pit gate has opened. Now, Flesh Beast Emergence. Yep, that's good enough for me. You need to pop back inside. Yes. Perfect. And we'll let them all fight it out. Burke, what are you doing going back in there? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Those are all backing out, and they should now be attracted to the flesh beasts. Come on. You know you want to. Perfect. So they're going to go attack each other, and we're going to laugh. Ooh, yeah, they're the most wounded and the slowest, so they're just going to fall instantly. I'm curious what the fire will do to them. It just causes swarms. I think they're going to be far less... I don't think the centipedes can be as nearly as effective against these guys. There's too many of them, and even when they shoot them, they split into more, which just ends up with them tied up in close combat all the time and unable to use their inferno cannons. And the inferno cannons are the only thing that gives them a chance. Maybe. Ooh. Oh, Kevin, you've got your ability off cooldown. In that case, why don't you just go convert that? How much gold have we got on hand right now? 4,002. I should queue up a few more statues. We have a ridiculous amount of wealth on this tile. And I'm still waiting for that void provocation to do something. Oh! Pachette discovered a piece of flesh. Well, that's great. Analyze that flesh sample if you wouldn't mind. They should drop more frequently now, and the more frequently they drop, the easier it'll be to figure out who it is. I think we're going to have to go open our front door because there's not a lot of these guys left. Actually, there's one guy over there. Come on, you're taking on a finger spike and a finger spike. How can you not kill 2 finger spikes? Okay, you splatted one. Splat the second one. Just one hit. All you gotta do is land one hit. Oh, no. Takes 2 hits? There we go. And these guys are just, swarmed and dead. Not enough fire. Not enough fire. We'll go take care of them. We'll open up our kill box and be ready for them when the time comes. A little bit of manhunter pulse to help thin out the numbers. And that should take care of most of the problem. And we've left the kill box open. We'll bring up the ghouls and they can mop up whatever is left. Being able to just summon enemies to kill other enemies is completely broken in my opinion. I love it. Well, we dealt with the mess that came, so let's have a quick look downstairs, shall we? What do we got? Yeah, same stuff, different day. Let's go say hello to the natives. We've managed to explore most of the area. When we came in here, though, we got the squirming sounds, which means the core of whatever's in there is, well, a problem. So let's not kill that. We want to keep this around for a while, at least, so that we can dump off our toxic waste. We'll send in someone here to collect the junk that's lying around the place. There's, what, a void sculpture. Good. Actually, you know what? Bring this up. It'll tell us what's in here. We got 26 hyperweave, 91 insect jelly, 4 medicine, a void sculpture. Good. A nerve spiker legendary, a bionic stomach, a steel plate armor, excellent, a recon helmet legendary, and a shield belt legendary. Both of those two would have been really nice early on. We will take that stuff up later. For now, we're going to take our ghouls, and where is those mad... Yep, mad ibexes. Let's go kill them. Well, we got another grey flesh sample. Yeah, damn it, now it's in the prisons. Actually, I got an idea. We should be able to find this without having to do too much effort. What we'll do is we'll get all our doctors to perform a surgical inspection on a prisoner. At some point, someone who's infected will surgically inspect the prisoner. At which point, yes, the same one again. We've got this one. So eventually they'll infect the prisoner, and then a good doctor will investigate them and detect the parasite, and then all of them will pop out. Yeah, I think that might work. Yeah, we'll just wait till this guy gets out of the scanner. Pretty sure it's not a prisoner that did it. Someone came in, grabbed a prisoner, put them in the gene ripper, and when the person went in to grab them out of the prison, that's when they dropped off the flesh sample. Would be my theory. Or one of the prisoners is already infected. Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. So, we're going to have Smirk do a surgical inspection on Zhao here. Yeah, they're not going to find anything. Of course they're not going to find anything. Then we'll have them fed. And then once that's done, well, we're going to do another surgical inspection. Next up is Pseudonym here. We would like you to prioritize operating on them. And we're going to go through every single capable doctor that we have. And at some point, someone will detect the monster thing. I think this should work, right? Eventually, we're going to find someone who's... Yeah, that guy... Can you not tend to them? Already tending to them. Once they're tended from the last one... Ooh, we're kind of messing them up a little bit with all of these operations. They'll be fine. Oh, and we forgot to rename 5 Machine when we did all the machine renamings. We'll just go with Forgotten Machine. You'll be fine. That's... Every single doctor has done a surgical inspection. I mean, there's always the chance that the surgical inspection didn't transmit it, but it seems improbable. Looks like we're going to have to start going with the non-doctors. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more operations to go, buddy. We might give you a day to recover, though. You're looking a little bit the worst for wear. This is all of the pawns capable of actually doing medical. Everyone who doesn't have a skill of 3 or everyone who has a skill of 3 or more has done an operation on them. You can see them all there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means there's 5 pawns who haven't done an operation on them. Let's wait till another piece of flesh drops and see which one of the 5 is the closest to it. Bichette, Nomad Gunslinger, Annoy, Kevin Tagney, or Samuel Tess. Maybe I should just... No, I'm not going to arrest them all. This is... Like, the fact that we've done so many operations and it hasn't triggered anything because it's all been on this guy. Yeah, this makes me... It's like... No, I think it's only 1 pawn that's affected right now. I'm just going to go and provoke the void again. Because they haven't given us anything new, no matter what we've done. Entity Codex... This is all stuff we've seen before. Those remind me of Tremors, those Tremors creatures. So maybe they're like... underground thingies. This looks like a tear in space. They look like they have serious back problems. Raining icicles, and then, I don't know, that's a... Yeah. Bestigons are the Hestigons? Exigons are the Bestigons? Whatever. Alright, let's move this along. We'll do a quick provocation, and hopefully, just hopefully, something happens. In the meantime, we'll queue up a few more operations on Zhao in the background. Eventually, we'll find the... Oh, whoever's infected. Okay, Void. Don't be coy. We would like some more stuff to happen. Okay, that's new. Devourer. A swarm of huge gape-maw monsters are attacking. These creatures' jaws are massive enough to swallow a human whole. Keep your distance. Okay. Yeah, well, we're like 4 times over the wealth limit, but that's fine. What do we got? That is a big mouth. Ooh, that's the... Oh, the underground things. Or the things I thought were going to be tremors. Alright. A massive monster with a gaping toothed maw and a stubby snake-like body. The devourer can leap several times its body length to swallow a person whole. Powerful stomach acids rapidly digest the still-living victim. The remains are regurgitated soon afterwards. Wait, what? It can eat pawns? Killbox? Yep, killbox. I'm thinking killbox. We're going to bring everyone back inside and we're going to killbox the bejesus out of them. I do not want to mess with these guys. Actually... Yeah, the mechs were already inside the curtain wall. My bad. I forgot to unlock the killbox already. So some of them have started attacking walls. But once they're finished with the walls, they'll come to the killbox. And we'll have a welcoming party there to kill them all. Yeah, they're gonna... this is gonna be so messy. They are vandalizing so much stuff. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. We've got holes poked everywhere. The repair job, and this is going to be painful. First one dies. Actually, how much meat are you guys worth? 148 twisted meat? Oh, hell yeah, you guys are going into storage. Damn, they can take a pounding. What the hell was that? I can hear the gurgling noises as he tries to digest our... Like, they are incredibly tough. They just plowed their way through 22 humans with assault rifles of excellent quality or better. And they just chowed down on a ghoul. That's not great. Okay, that's really not great. Right. Change in tactics required here. Manhunter pulse. Please work. Okay, it seems to be working, right? Oh. What the hell, man? Those things are tougher than bears, and they just, like, keep coming. Only 4 bioferrite? For dealing with that? No, that's not acceptable. Those things are freaking terrifying. Like, that thing just waded through a pile of bullets and just swallowed this guy. Full of shite just got, like, acid burns. Dear. What the... Right. Okay. Okay, so have Manhunter Pulse to deal with those things. Or what's their movement speed? Have we got an uninjured one? What's your movement speed? 3.5. You gotta kite them, basically. Meet them in the field and kite them. All your pawns can move at about 4.5. Well, about 4.3, depending on whether you're in light, dark, what kind of terrain you're on. But I presume, assuming things are equal, you should be able to outrun them. And then you just have to kite them down. That is monstrous. No, kill him. I don't want to get him back up again. Actually, they ate one of my ghouls, and then they didn't try eating them again. So is there a limit to how much stuff they can do? You do. Give me another Manhunter Pulse right there. Yeah, there's some newbies that showed up. All right, once it's, I think we'll let everyone back to work. I think some people are going to need meals and things. And probably a bunch of sleep. Yeah, full of shit's a bit hungry. You know what? Let's devour the Devourers. That feels... Whoa. Okay, that's a problem. Guys? I would like you to run. And we would like to get the rest of the team back here super duper quick. Because it seems like they did not die fast enough. Ow. Kill him. Kill him now. Whew. Okay. We're gonna need another manhunter pulse. Right there. Holy crap. They're so tough they don't end up killing each other fully. How long is that mad manhunter going to last is the question. And we're probably going to need a few more gunners. I think they're roughly around bear strength, but with way more hit points than a bear. They're actually pretty nasty. If you don't have manhunter pulse, you gotta outrun them. That's the only way to deal with them. Oh great, they dropped a shard. Just one. For this much effort, I'm not sure it's worth it. There's only 2 left, so we're gonna let the ghouls get digested a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna eat one, but then the rest of them are gonna beat you until we get the other one back. How much damage was that? That is actually, like, considering how much damage reduction is on top of those ghouls, that hurts. Alright, let's go out and finish off this last one. Well, I'll give it to you, Randy. That was, that's an interesting addition to Anomaly, and I am really glad we did not face those till now. Those things are freaking dangerous. Well, we're cleaning up all this mess, and before we can do another void provocation, which will take 3 days, what we're going to do is try and hunt down this metal horror. So I'm going to try something a little different. What we're going to do here is we're going to queue up a extract hemogen pack. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way from top to bottom. We're going to start at Prichette here. We're going to get her to extract it. So they're going to extract the hemogen, and then we're going to stick it back in them. That'll be 2 operations. And then once everyone's done it as an extracted blood and put it back in, then, and only then, will we do a surgical inspection. Then a quick blood transfusion to stick the blood back in them. Is it the same blood? Who cares? Does it matter? So long as it's a double one, right? There. Remove blood. We put it back in. Next. The sort of great thing about doing it this way is, well, everyone can do it. There seems to be no minimum requirement. I don't know if you can actually spread metal horror this way, though, but we might as well do some testing while we're waiting. And then Laputin machines put it back in, then we just go right back in, extract, move on to the next. Where were we? Ah, forgotten machine. Well, well, well. We got as far as Victor Savinoff, and we got more grey flesh. Where is it? You know what? I say we continue on. Kevin Tagney. We haven't got as far as you, and Existential Dread we've already done, so maybe... No. We are going to do literally every single colonist is going to extract the blood from this guy and put it right back into his veins, and then we're going to see what happens. Oh, come on, it's the last one. Just run Zenotaph. Everyone else has done a blood transfusion. Every single last one of them except for Zenotaph. But hey, it's entity escape time. I wonder which entities are escaping. Yep, seems about right. Let's get everyone down here but Zenotaph. That seems like a very reasonable thing to do. Huh. Oh. Damn. Problem. Actually, maybe not. Are they susceptible to Manhunter Pulse? Nope. Where's Smirk? Nope, miles away. They've gone this way. You can see the scrape marks. Huh. Okay. So they're in range of these two. Wait. Invisible creature detected. I am glad I set up a network and they decided to go through, like, the hardest part. Well then. That means they're heading out this door. Or they're heading out this door. Yep. Damn it. Invisible creatures were detected. We need to get everyone that direction. 1 second. And Xenotaph, would you do me a favor? Put all the blood back in this guy. We're going to test him in a minute, but for now, we're going to keep everyone focused on finding these guys. Oh. Damn it. Smirk, where are you? I want you to give me a flare. Right about there. Gotcha. Nope, nope, he's over there. He's over there. You can see him leaving footprints. Ha 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 ha! I found you. Can't hit him with... Can we hit him with the psychic shock lance? That would be good. That would take him down immediately. Psychic shock immune. Well, that's a problem. In that case, we shall stun him. Yeah, there's no way we can find him without flares. So basically, we'll have to go get the other guy in a second. But for now, our only choice is this guy. All we have to do is keep stunning him. Perfect. This other guy went all the way through here and then we lost him. Now he's out of range of that. Now, where did we put the other ones? Ooh, that was sloppy of me. No, there is a proximity detector there that's not detecting anything. So where did this guy go? You can see his footprints, but then we lose track of him there. So he could have went down here, which would make him almost impossible to find. Just looking at it here, I think if he continued on, he would still be in range. Like, these two were moving at the same speed. So assuming this one went right, this one went left, distance traveled, this guy should still be in range. Like, there's no way he could went this direction. He'd still be in range of these ones. If he was anywhere out here, it would be setting off these two detectors. So this guy has to have taken a left, which feels wrong. Or is he hiding in the corner in here? No, he couldn't. Like, that's... So he's got to be down here somewhere, which means he's probably going to head out that door. We're going to get this team and send them down this direction. Now, we'll see if any of those doors open. Because if doors open, we know there's something invisible around. Right, Smirk, give me a flare right there. No. Where is this guy? I don't think he's inside the walls. You know what? Let's do what we always do. Let's build our way out of this problem. We're going to throw down an extra few detectors. That way we can see this thing coming a mile away, and then we can be ready for it. And then we can use that to triangulate its position. I'm going to expand this actually out. We need to cover the entire map. So, that thing's going to be back, and it's going to try and claim one of our colonists. And when it tries, we're going to be ready. Hey, I haven't finished trying to build the Revenant attack? Who are you after? Forgotten machine. Well, that could be a problem, buddy. Because, well, to put it crudely, stuff is about to happen to you. You skippity roodoo. Oh, you're so dead. Now, let's grab everyone else. And go on a little bit of a crime spree. And that crime is what we're going to do to his face. What did he do? Rage machine was hypnotized. Well, okay, but I think they're over it. Yep. Recovery was in time. Everyone back to work. Everyone back to work. And what the hell is that? Revenant flesh chunk? That's new. For shit. Analysis, please. Oh, and you. Capture that. And for containment facility, down here is good. So it went down? How did it... Like, you can see the claws went across there. So it must have went down, out here, and then around? Doesn't matter. We have... we're now installing a massive, just extra amount of cloak detection. I am not messing around with these guys. What is it? Finished analysing the Revenant flesh chunk. She has learned more about this particular Revenant's biology, how to identify its fluids it leaves behind. This Revenant will now leave a much longer trail of visible smudges when it flees. Perhaps you'll be able to find it and kill it while it sleeps. You can track it by smears it leaves behind and reveal it with disruptors, flares, explosives, EMP, fire foam, or fire. Huh. You know what? Give me some EMP traps right about... Ooh, there. I figure if they should set them off, that should stun them and buy us more time. Rage Machine has been hypnotized by a Revenant and is now rambling incoherently about nightmarish images and ideas. Killing the Revenant will end the hypnosis. Oh, yeah. Revenant uses psychic powers to twist the perceptions of those around it, making itself invisible. Yeah. I think we're good on that front. Forgotten Machine, go about your business. Everyone else, off you go. Victor Savanoff is about to do their surgical inspection here on Zauer. They've been had a blood transfusion from literally everyone in the colony. Everyone, no matter how ham-fisted they are, has taken a pint of blood out of them and put it back in again. They have got to be infected with the metal horror. Right? Yes, it freaking worked. Oh, 3 of them? Okay, so it's Victor B. Savanoff, implanted through finger spikes attacks. Blake, implanted through... And who's Blake? Oh, it's 2 of the prisoners. Blake, implanted during surgery by... Huh. So Victor gave it to Blake as well. How? Oh, wait a minute. Humogen Farm. Right. Humogen Farm. Should have known. Okay, then in that case... yeah, no, you can leave. You guys can all go in there. Yeah, there, perfect. That will stop the metal horrors from getting out. Oh, and... what's the other one? Victor B... Oh. We should probably get some people over there to make sure that you don't die. Or we'll just get some ghouls over there. Ghouls should be fine. You 3 need to attack that guy. Ooh, it was a baby. Do you see that one? It was teensy tiny. And where'd the other one go? What the? Shouldn't there be a metal horror coming out of this guy? Oh, there you are. Perfect. And the one that came out of Blake is just a little bit chunkier, so... Yeah, he might take a second. You know what? Don't go shooting anyone. That's fine. Just get on with your day. Problem solved. So, note to self. Next time you get a metal horror, get people to do blood transfusions on all the prisoners. Well, get people to do blood transfusions on a prisoner, in and out. We'll work with anyone, no matter how good or bad their medical is. And then once that's all done, check them. Or, actually, you can just kick them off the tile. If you try and release them, the moment they try and leave the map, the metal horror will burst out of them. And that should burst out of all of them, I presume. And, for shit, yeah, if you could take Blake to bed, that would be wonderful. And I presume someone is going to come along and tend to them because they're going to bleed out in 4 hours. Or, we could just use, where is it? Coagulate. Problem solved. Victor B's walking around afterwards. He's like, ow, that sucked. And Zauer is like, is it finally over? Yeah, you're fine, buddy. You will, we won't be doing any more surgical inspections on you for a while. You went through like about 20 plus surgical inspections. But now, it's all done. We found what we were looking for. Actually, we got 1 shard, 2 shards. We got 2 shards out of that. I would really like to get a lot of prisoners and then purposefully infect them all with metal horrors so that you could farm shards from the metal horrors. Like get like 19 dead cam prisoners and just boom. Or 20 dead cam prisoners. And then every time you find who has a metal horror, be really careful, figure out who has it without revealing them, and then get them to perform operations on all of them to infect all 20 prisoners. And that way when they get revealed, well, then you get about 10 shards out of it for free. Well, okay, fine. You have to maintain the prisoners. You guys, what caused it this time? Called him an ape or something. Yeah, whatever. We'll get you to a hospital in a little bit. Why is Victor B always carrying Victor Original around the place and bringing him to the hospital? Victor, just stop getting your butt kicked. It's... actually, what's your melee up to? 12. I suppose all the fights you get in, it makes sense. Another void provocation because, well, we'd like to see what else they've got on offer. Right now, if we check on the Entity Codex, we've got the Devourers opened up, but that still leaves that weird portal-looking thing, people with bad backs, icicles, and bestigons. Right, let's see what the next thing they have in store for us is. Disease flu. Well, annoying. Though I do think, yep, Zauer's got it, which is 2 of our prisoners. You know what? It's fine. We will just set everyone to... Never mind, they're already on to good medicine. Void provocation complete. Flu people are fluish. Xenotaph, how you doing? What are you... You should all be in bed. Bed rest? Yeah, I'm going to have to put you all in bed rest. There we go. Much better. Stay in bed, heal up, get better quicker. We can have the rest of the place taken care of. Dimming sky. Soon it will be hard to see anything that isn't directly lit by lamps or torches. Build well-lit areas to survive. Craft disruptor flare packs to explore the darkness. Right, time to light the place up. That's what the floodlights were for. We need to be able to get to the kill box anyway, so you can go about there. Yeah, we'll put you there. So that means we should be able to travel that direction. I'm not going to light up the whole inside. I presume it won't last forever. Let me double check to make sure everywhere is lit. Oop, looks unlit. We are putting lights everywhere where there may be problems. Like, we've got lights there, there. What is it? We're putting lights in here into this area. We're going to put a light over there. A couple of lights into our solar area. I don't think they'll interfere with the wind turbines. I've tried to keep them out of the way of those anyway. We're putting in lights in the hallway down here. We're putting in a couple of lights over here. How much time do we have? Oh, and since it's unnatural darkness, I presume... Yep, solar's going out, so... You guys, I gotta disconnect. I can't have you. What's our power at? I don't know how long this is going to last, and if this is going to be really long, we might want to start putting down a few more bioferrite generators. How much bioferrite we got? 1,600. And a new Harbinger tree. We have a lot of Harbinger trees. We're up to 38. Like, is there a special thing that happens if you get like 100 of them or something? I would love to test that. Darkness soon. The darkness is almost here. Once those in direct, only those in direct light from lamps, torches, or flares will be safe. To keep the colonists in light, you can restrict their movement in the schedule tab by assigning allowed areas. I think we're going to have to make a special allowed area here, just to make sure they stay inside. I've also made sure that people can pass through this area, as in we stuck a few lamps here so that they can get over to, well, keep the flesh mass nucleus under control. Barring that, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, we've also had a couple off, Smirk and Love Machine, which is really weird because Smirk raised War Machine and Love Machine is just the first clone of War Machine. So they don't even like the original, they like the duplicate? That just feels wrong. There's like a sort of a, and I'm going to Woody Allen type of vibe off that. It just feels just sort of creepy. Unnatural darkness is descending. Inhuman things move just outside the light. Pillars of jagged, oily metal are falling from the sky. They are terrible to look upon, but surely contain valuable technology. Reach them by building well-lit paths and destroy them to end this nightmare. Alternatively, if you can survive long enough, the darkness will dissipate on its own. Ooh. Oh, I have that mod installed. 1 second, where is it? This one. That's making things look much nicer. And I maybe don't have as much lighting as I thought I did installed. As long as no one goes into that corner. All the rest, yes. I feel like that should work. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Now, where are these jagged pillars? I'm not seeing any. Also, we can't remove any. I know you. You're this thingy. I thought you were like a weird portal. How many of you are there? 3. 1 inside the walls. 1 outside. and another one outside. Which is the easiest to get to? Okay, it's got to be this one. Yeah, we can leap across there and kill it. Alright, let's get a small team together and go take care of a problem. Okay, I think to get across here we'll take advantage of a few things. One, solar pinhole. Free and reusable. Now, if we pass through this area, it's a little dark. How dark is it? 1% darkness? Huh. No one seems to take any damage. Perfect, this is just our little strike team. And those things last for ages. So all we have to do is get in range of this guy and kill it. What's the range on those Hellsphere cannons? Actually, never mind. We are in range already. Let us begin. Open fire. 1,000 hit points? Shouldn't it die instantly? Yep, dies instantly. Noctural attack. What's a Noctural? The darkness has begun to stir. Inhuman chittering sounds emerge from somewhere within the inky black. Black insect like Nocturals will attack from the darkness soon. Soon? Soon sounds like... Like it says they're there. Run away, I suppose? Ooh, a shard. Okay, let's... Oh. Bunch up, bunch up, bunch up. Okay. Wait, no. Are they melee or are they ranged? Okay, so they're melee, as far as I can tell. Well, no. Maybe? Everyone bunch up. Oh my god, they've appeared back here. So they can appear anywhere where there's darkness. Tell me they didn't appear in here. Okay, there. Oh, they only appear around where the pillar is. How are we supposed to get out of this? What's their movement speed? 8! They move at 8 speed? Right. Plan. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan. Everyone bunch up super quick. Super quick. Okay, you. Give me a fire skip if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, skip to random ally. We're all leaving. Get in tight. Get in tight. What are you doing, Diabolus? Stop. Aha! What happened? What? Why did you leave the mechs behind? I didn't want... That's a problem. You've left them surrounded. Oh, they're like caravan animals. You can't skip with caravan animals. I thought they fixed that, though. Flame burst. Light them up, ladies and gentlemen. Light them up. You. I'm going to want you to shoot right here, if you wouldn't mind. And you... shoot there? Yeah, why not? And we're going to get a team together to go out and start a rescue mission. The whole team is going to go over there. You guys, do your thing. Spread the flames. Spread the flame. Burn them. Let's see. A large chittering creature covered in an oily black carapace and armed with claws, formed from bioferrite. While it is deadly in the dark, exposure to light irritates its eyes and flesh, slowing it down considerably. Oh! Maybe we could have ran if we used flares to slow them down, and then ran away. I mean, or we could just set them on fire. Yeah, setting them on fire just seems far funnier. Oops. Oops. We have 18 very alive and on fire Nocturals. Yeah, I have no complaints. In which case, we can... these guys can't really do... You know what? We'll stop firing the cannons. There's no point. And they do have turrets on top of them. That guy's getting a bit too close. Tell you what, why don't we burn some more? There you go. Perfect. It's much harder for melee critters to attack you when they're on fire. Also, if you contain yourself inside a giant ball of fire, it makes things much easier too. Now, everyone get over here if you wouldn't mind. There's some things that are on fire that need shooting. Ah, delicious. Do you know what would be the worst thing to happen right now? I'm not going to say it, but it's something to do with flares that affects your electricity. That would be really bad right about now. Are they all dead? I think we got them all. Actually, there's 7 alive. Oh. Yeah, a bunch spawned outside the walls. In which case, you guys can come back in here. Let's go get into our kill box and welcome the rest of the Nocturals, or whatever they're called. Do we have enough light to keep them happy? You know what? We definitely have enough light to keep them happy. It's easy enough to make sure we have enough light. All we do is chuck down a flare. Ability ready for Kevin Tagney. You can transmute steel. These guys should be dead pretty quickly. Hopefully 1 or 2 of them survives. What movement speed have you got right about now? 3.92. Okay, so the light exposure from the flares is sufficient to slow them down, which makes it much harder for them to close the distance. And they are pretty much paper thin. Oh, they're the guys with the bad backs. Yep. Well, that's actually a twofer. We got 2 in 1. That only leaves us with the Bestigons and the Rain. I think that's it. And all of these guys are dead. Oh, actually no. That one's still alive. Pain Extreme. You know what? Let's take him back home and give him a bit of study. Who's available? Unfortunately, we couldn't capture that guy. Turns out when we put him down, we tried to move him in this direction, and then when we put him down, he kind of... you burst through some darkness and nothing happened. I need to do some testing with that. You 3 can wander over there. Everyone else can go back to work, except for the ghouls. I think I'm going to send a ghoul out into the darkness and see what happens to them. Okay, steel door remain open. It's 100% dark. Yeah, they seem perfectly fine with this. Whoa. Okay, something in the darkness has attacked Dumbshit Prime. These attacks will continue until he is safely in the light. Really? What hit him? Nope, there we go. They got a bruise on his foot. Oh my... Is he... I think he's healing faster than they can hurt him. No, they hit him again. Right. So basically, these guys are almost immortal out here. Not quite, though. You can see it's actually starting to build up a little bit, but it would take them a long time. And this is Prime. Prime doesn't have tough. They're not a tough ghoul. Let's get a tough ghoul out here and see what happens. So close to fully immortal. That's hilarious. Maybe some Metal Blood Serum might help out. Right. Okay. Well, that worked out fairly okay, though there is a few things. One, how are you guys doing? You know what? Lie down if you wouldn't mind. We're going to have to repair you. That is going to be expensive on power. We haven't even built a charging station for these guys. Repairs are going to cost. Oh, lots of little cracks. Hopefully the repairs on that won't be too expensive. Now we just have to come up with the plans for taking out these guys. I think I've got a few ideas for taking them out in a less painful manner than that. Unfortunately, we're a little scooch over time again, as always, but I do have a couple of ideas of how I'd like to take them out. Just maybe try a few different methods that might be simpler. Also, that metal horror idea of just like taking their blood out and putting it back in, I really like that idea. Also, that it might be a nice way, like pick someone on your team, purposefully infect them, like a doctor, and then get them to infect all the prisoners. Yeah, I just need like about 20 prisoners. You could use that to farm shards really efficiently. I wonder if you can infect these guys. Like, if we give these guys Frostbite and they get tended by an infected guy, can entities get metal horrors inside them? I mean, I know metal horrors can't get metal horrors inside them, but like these guys, these flesh beasts or tough spikes might be able to. That could be an interest. You know what? I'm getting distracted. Next up, we'll be taking out these two Nocturalists and then whatever these things are, the Noctals. We'll be having to take out 2 swarms of those, I think. And then down here, Entity Codex wise, we still only have these 2 things left, and then we have to activate it. Unless these 2 are boring. If these 2 are boring, just let me know and I can skip it, and we'll go straight towards Awakening the Monolith and just seeing what the end game has to offer. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.